Hi, Michael Fry, President and CEO of Deepwater Subsea. On this episode of The Daily Grind, I talk about being the king of the jungle and why sometimes taking down the elephant isn't the best thing to do. Let's get into the show. So we've all heard the story about the lion and the gazelle, and the gazelle wakes up in the morning running. If he stops running, he's going to fall victim and then become someone's prey. And then the other half of that's the lion who wakes up in the morning and has to go on the chase, because if he doesn't chase, then he starves. For me, I'm not going to talk about the lion and the gazelle. I'm going to talk about just the lion. And the reason I want to talk about the lion is because the lion is in charge of the pride. And the thing that I think is very important and something I want you to think about is it's very easy in this downturn market to become complacent and lose the hustle. What I mean by that is, there's nothing going on, no one's replying to my emails, I'm gonna go hunting, I'm gonna go fishing, I'm gonna sit in the Xbox, I'm gonna just start to let I don't call it depression, but just a complacency with the day-to-day start to creep in. If you're the head of the pride, you have to hunt each and every day. I have a statue of a lion on my filing cabinet here at work. It sits right across from me. And the reason I put it there is because I look at this thing probably a few hundred times a day. If I'm having discussions with somebody, if I'm looking at my paperwork and I happen to look up, I see that lion. The reason I put it there is very simple. I am the head of the organization. I tell people many times, I said, the reason I hustle so hard, and you see the videos where I'm up at 3:30, 4 o'clock, 5 in the morning, getting here to the office, doing my thing, is because I have mortgages that depend on me. And some people look at that and say, well, what do you mean your team's mortgages? If I let my team down because I want to go and sit on the Xbox or go and just screw off, if I waste a day, if I waste opportunities, then my mortgages that fall underneath me fall potentially into jeopardy. So for me, if you're the head of the pride, if you're the lion, if you want to be that king of the jungle, you need to be hustling every day. Now, keep in mind, you don't have to take down the elephant. You can go and grab a rabbit here, you can grab a wolf there, but you have to keep getting bits and pieces and keep that hustling going. Now, some of you will say, Mike, that's a crap analogy, but for me, I talk about it all the time. I don't need the whale of a customer. Just give me some tunas. Let me stay busy. Let us do what we're doing, and that's what we do here at Deepwater Subsea. Big customers to small customers, small projects to big projects. We help, we hustle every day of the week. So the thing that's important is a lot of guys are out there looking for that elephant. They're looking for the whale. They're looking for that one takedown that's going to give them everything they need. If you're the king of the jungle, you're the head of the pride, you're the head of the house, take the little bits and pieces that you can get to keep food on the table and keep moving forward. It's very easy to sit and play on the Xbox, watch YouTube videos, do whatever you need to do. But the thing that's important is when you look over your shoulder and you see that family sitting there looking back at you, what are you doing as the head of the pride, king of the jungle, leader of the team, to keep moving forward? My message for today in this daily grind, it's all about being the king of the jungle, being the head of the pride, doing what you have to do to put food on the table. It might not be in the oil and gas industry. It might be in construction. It might be, waste management. It might be at Walmart. But you do whatever you need to do until you can get back in the game, back to where you want to be, back to where you were before. The industry is going to change. We know it will. It does all the time. But the thing that's important is how hard are you willing to hustle to get out there in the field and do whatever it takes to put something back on the table? Something to think about.